Big Kid Podcast. A collection of verbal garbage for your enjoyment.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Big Kid Podcast. I'm co-host Austin Poplin here with co-host Julien Pembleton.
Hi.
And it's been a while.
It's been a very long time.
This is episode 24. And this one's going to be a short one today. It's only going to last like 15 seconds. So thank you guys for watching. Welcome back.
What's up,
We are
players?
here.
We're here.
We're back in this booth. I haven't sat here in months. It's been
Man,
actual months.
how many videos have started off like this? We're always coming back.
Yeah.
And we're always better than ever.
Every time we are making a fantastic return with a lot more knowledge than what we previously had.
It's because we're so busy trying to make the podcast as perfect as it can be.
We're just so busy on the grind.
It's always our 100% goal.
Sigma grind.
Yeah. You guys don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand. I'm better than all of you guys.
You guys are real pussies out there. Anyways.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
we've been gone for a bit. Obviously, there's some noticeable changes. We have new shirts.
New shirts, everybody. New shirts. Check them out on We Don't
No,
Sell Merch.
No. Hopefully, 50. When we get to 50, I'll make just two shirts for
Episode
us.
50, we make two shirts.
Episode 50, we make two shirts.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
That'll be a video on its own.
This welcome back to Big Kid Guest. Today we don't have a guest.
No,
it's actually the Invisible Man.
I know. Okay, so we haven't recorded in a very long time, and that's okay. And we also haven't recorded just both of us together, just without a guest.
It feels weird.
In an even longer time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just me. It's just how it used to be.
I'd forgotten how to podcast.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Over our break, or not. It's not like I stopped hanging out with the kid, but
The kid. Yeah, I'm just
you're
this
older than
little
me.
boy.
He's older than me. It's not like I stopped hanging out with him. It's just like I got really,
There was some drama.
yeah. There's some group drama.
No.
And I'd like to say that I'm suing Turtle for all of the money he owes me.
Big time.
Yeah. He actually used our Big Kid card and spent like millions of dollars.
No, keep going.
Wait, why?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, he spent millions of dollars on strippers and
Oh, you're editing this one.
Like,
signaling it, so when a turtle would just muffle you and cut
yeah,
you
that's another
out.
thing I'm editing too.
Yeah,
so I get to
Austin's
manipulate
editing
this
now.
story however I want to. Right now there's an embarrassing picture of Turtle right here.
Oh, look how
Probably the
embarrassed.
one where I'm like in 5th grade with him and he's got his hand on my shoulder and he's
I don't
holding
know
he's got
that
his
one.
hand
I
on my
don't know that
chest
one. I
like
don't know that
this.
one. I don't know that
Austin, you got to go find that. I think I know where it's at. Probably Google Drive.
You're gonna have to record yourself trying to find it.
No, I feel like I know where it's at.
Okay.
I can find it. If not, it's probably in some picture that we're tagged in. Some old picture.
Poor turtle, man. I love the guy.
I like giving Turtle shit. He's
Speaking of shit,
he's a cute little guy. Excuse me?
I think when we ended, you were talking about growing your mustache out.
Shut up. Why do you
So,
have to?
Speaking of shit.
Why does this have to do with shit?
Speaking of absolute trash and garbage.
Okay. I grew a mustache over our lack of recording.
And it looked so bad we couldn't ever show it.
I was
face on
really
camera.
excited to show it off and come back and be like, guys, I got this gnarly mustache.
When did you shave it? Recent. by the way.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah, that's.
I think.
We should have thrown a party.
Yeah. I'll insert a picture of it because I took a picture.
Dude.
I took a
man.
picture before I shaved it. Okay. And then I took a picture after, and I'll put them side by side. Right now, here's my plan. And I think it works like this. I've talked to a couple people at work. They say that I'm a liar and it probably doesn't work. A lot of them tell me to do exercise. So
You're not a man. You're not man enough.
I just need to get back into that, you know?
You gotta work out to get a mustache. That is one of the most Chad things.
But the only thing is, like, working out just sucks.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't hate it, but when I have to, like, come over here.
It's like a good sucks. It's a pleasant shit.
The Big Kid Gym
Like
is in the
shitting.
garage. It's in the garage.
Yeah,
right?
it's in the garage.
I have to come here, and I really not like to. I'd rather just get in the saloon. But,
Yeah,
you
so
know, I can't
Austin's
get
got
in
a
the fucking
saloon where
saloon.
all his gym stuff is, and then I have my garage, which is miles away because we're at the complex right now. But the Big Kid Garage gym is miles away, and it's looking good.
My dad
I
has a
love it.
shit ton of equipment, and I'm not even going to diss your gym or anything. It is definitely someone who is.
I worked hard.
I know, but there's a lot more money involved in the saloon gym because he
Well, not
amassed
everyone has a
these
saloon.
he amassed these sets like in the 90s, and he just had it and
Oh, these are
maintained it
vintage
since.
sets.
They're actually kind of vintage, but the stuff that they're putting out now is probably the same.
Yeah.
It's probably just the exact same. But he just his amount of equipment is probably closer to a Planet Fitness than I'd say your gym is. You know what I'm saying?
You come into my.
I'm not coming at you right now. I'm not trying to come at you.
You called me. You called me the other day when you couldn't get into the saloon.
Well, yeah.
You called me.
My dad went on a trip, took the saloon keys with him, said that my grandpa had a spare. I checked that rumor out.
How many
It
people
was
do you
just a
think have had
rumor.
that issue? Oh, Dad took the saloon keys.
Absolutely
Now I can't go
none.
work out.
Nobody's had that issue before.
But how many people do you think have little gyms in their garage?
Probably a solid amount.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because it's convenient.
it is. I wish I had a gym in my garage. That's where the gym used to be, okay? The gym that we had was in the garage until my friend and I moved everything up to the saloon as soon as it was built. That's where my dad wanted it, and he wanted more space for stuff. And now you see where the garage is at now. It's got a big
garage
table
looks
in it.
great.
It's got a table in it.
Yeah.
It's a mess. Your garage is a lot neater than ours.
My garage is bald.
And it's actually like kind of a livable area too. It's a pad.
Yeah.
We have a TV on the wall, but there's no chairs to sit down to watch it. There's that bench, but there's shit on top of it.
Could you imagine your dad watching this, just heartbroken?
It's okay, my dad doesn't watch it.
I'm so sorry, Austin.
Look, I look at the saloon, and that is a remarkable work of art.
Oh no, it's funny.
It's
Every
lovely.
time I see it.
In there, inside and outside, it is a lovely area.
There was a point in time where I thought he was leaving, and that's where
Like
he would
seceding
stay.
from
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, just got the plumbing in there. Well, put a fridge up there. Oh,
Till the
dog's
day
up
he
there.
makes it more livable. There might come a day where I just don't see him again.
Do you think he's gonna put steps?
Like going up the hill.
Make it easier to get up there. I feel like that's the next
Maybe.
step. The terrain around it.
You know all those wooden beams out in my yard?
Yeah.
He's making steps on the
He's
side
making an arc.
on the driveway.
Okay.
On the side of the driveway. Those are telephone poles that he got for free. Those are cut up telephone poles.
Oh, okay.
That's a special type of wood. It's really hard. It's really hard, really solid. It's not meant to like blow over. So
Alright.
the likelihood of it deteriorating in the
Is unlikely. Okay.
ground would be okay. It's very, very treated wood. Really expensive wood.
Why does he have them?
He's a wood treatment supervisor.
So
It's kind of like convenient for him to just.
So it's just
snatch
another
these.
piece he can use later on
Oh yeah.
for some. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. I thought he had a big idea planned out.
No, he's just gonna use it on the side of the driveway, so it's easier for us to get up and down them.
Well, that's a glimpse inside of Austin's life. Look at that.
Yeah, mustaches.
Mm-hmm.
I
There was a point where you said maybe you were gonna dye it. You said you were gonna dye it.
because I thought the hair was full enough. I really did, but some or most of the follicles, the majority of them, was still like peach fuzz that just kept on growing.
Do you think
Just
you
wasn't dark.
rushed your mustache journey? Do you think you rushed it? You cut it off too soon? You think it still had more growth into it?
No.
Think people or yourself were getting in your head that made you get rid of that stash?
Oh yeah. People were in my head. People were definitely in my head.
Shave that thing. Shave that thing.
We'll
Shave
talk
that
about it
thing.
later. We'll talk about it.
You're ugly. You're
Everyone said I look like a pedo. And
ugly. You did. Even my dad did. It's okay.
I just thought it was the look.
Yeah, I know, man.
I wanted a mustache.
No. Here, when summer's over, I say try again. You know, it's going to be cold, so your body's already going to be trying to create more warmth. So maybe your chances of growing a mustache will go higher because your lip will be cold.
I told you my plan, right?
What was your plan?
I'm gonna shave it every day.
Yeah.
Just routinely shave it and expose like the top layer,
Yeah.
different follicles.
I feel like you can only do that for so long, though.
I'm doing it for a month,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna let it go again. So I'm only like a week into that.
Man.
By the way.
So I only got, what, a week? Until it's kind of hard to look at you.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad again.
God,
But-
man.
That's I just had to nip it in the bud.
What if you tried something else? Like
no.
Come on.
No, dude.
He can grow a mean bicycle helmet. Come
It's
on.
just like a strap.
Come
It's so
on.
pitiful.
I love it.
No, I have too much neck beard.
That's why you maintain that shit. What did Mickey said? If you wax something, it actually pulls the hair follicle straight out. Like it pulls it straight
Yeah.
from beneath. That's why it hurts so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
It gets in there.
But I
Yeah.
feel like that's not true because I used to get my eyebrows waxed and they would grow back, maybe the same amount of time as what I do now when I just pluck them or shave them.
Well, that's all. Okay, shaving them is not taking the follicles out. Plucking them is, though. Plucking them is the same as waxing, but waxing you can do like a mass quantity kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you want to get rid of your whole eyebrow, you probably wouldn't pluck it. You would just wax it.
Yeah, I'll just wax that whole baby off.
But like shaving can't get in your skin like that. It can get close, but it can't get in.
Yeah.
It's like when you remove a tree, including the stump, or just removing the tree without the stump.
I'm just still thinking. There was a time on this planet where you had a mustache.
I felt so much better about
And
myself.
I got used to it.
I got used to it.
That will never happen again.
I got used to
let
it.
that slide.
I could not believe that I didn't have it like a month. Actually, I think it was like 10 weeks. That all that growth that you saw in the beginning.
This time, can you actually keep count though? I need to know how many days, how many hours, how many minutes.
Jesus.
It took you to grow a mustache.
Yeah, I'll do that this time.
Was there any point where you thought you made it?
We're like, this is good.
This is it.
No.
It paid off.
There was never a level of satisfaction.
How about when you were going through the twirling phase?
For a little bit, I wanted to twirl it because my ends were going in faster.
It would get to the point where he'd get in the car and he'd go, "Hey," and I'm like, what am I? What is it? What am I looking for? And he's like, "Look, I'm twirling." I was like, "No, dude, I'm so happy for you."
I wanted to see that through.
And
That guy on TikTok that can crack the whips and stuff. Shit, I'm sorry. Why did I apologize to the microphone? The guy on TikTok that cracks the whips into like the sound, the rhythm of music. I feel like I've talked to him on the podcast before.
Hold on. Pause. Hey guys, Future Austin here. And as I was looking for this TikTok that I just referenced, the TikTok whip guy and stuff, I realized how hilariously drawn on his mustache was. And at the time, I did want a mustache that looked like that. I didn't realize how fake his was. Because in the rest of the TikToks, you can clearly see that I was like penciled on or drawn on or whatever. I couldn't tell when it was my For You page, and I'd probably forget about it like the next 5 minutes later. But yeah, still, carry on.
But sometimes he'll come in my For You page, and he's got a nice twirly mustache and like a conventionally attractive guy. But I always forget that you can have the mustache, but you can't have the rest of the body.
no.
Like, there's just different types that can pull that off.
Yes. I see what you're saying. You want to start with your body first and then shoot for a mustache.
I need to just level them both up, really.
level them both up.
On a point system, I have a lot of things in this world, but I need to get my body better.
You've been putting a lot of your points into poor humor lately. So you should probably stop.
Shit, I didn't know you were chill like that.
You shut the fuck up, dude. He's saying that all day.
It's jam Tesla.
No, the TikTok's already
Yo,
playing
bro,
right
you
now.
can't park here. Seriously.
It's already up.
You want me to
Oh
call?
my god,
Dude,
dude.
I'm only
I
showing
realize
the
you're
Twitch
chill
for
like
one.
that.
God.
Alright, you're good.
No, that's fine. You
Dude,
can
you're
shut
so
that.
sick.
Okay. But like Buzz Lightyear's arm is so perfect.
All right, guys. So this is where we critique memes. No, we're not doing that.
Okay, we're gonna review paintings.
Paintings? No.
All
Shut
right.
up, Austin.
For the first painting, the Scream one.
Ew, Austin. Okay, but the screams over your face. Ew. Recently, we went on a lot of trips lately.
We went on one.
Okay, well, you went on one, I went on one. But the one we went on was together.
Yeah, if we went on it, it'd probably be together.
What do you mean?
The one that we went on,
Yes.
that was together.
Yes, Austin, I know it was together.
So you went on 2 trips and I went on 1.
Oh my
'Cause the
God,
first
you're
one we
unbearable.
were-
Okay.
Yeah!
Shut up!
Yeah. Sure, step aside, kid. We're in a.
Okay. Shut up! Okay. So we went on a trip recently. Austin had this. Wait, whose idea was it to go? I think it was your idea, and I was like, "That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be sick."
You really weren't that enthusiastic about it?
Because I was like, "Oh, it would be a dream to go," you know?
Yeah, I didn't know how serious I could take it or
And
be
then I
with
think
it.
you brought it up a week after, and I was like, "Really?" Because you looked a little bit more into. Oh, it was What was the match? What was the boxing match called?
It was called Creator Clash.
Creator Clash.
We went to Creator Clash.
Yeah, we went to Creator Clash. It was pretty dope.
Time of our lives.
Oh my God.
That whole weekend,
I want to go back.
getting there sucked, leaving sucked, but being in Tampa was probably one of the best times I've ever had.
So iDubbbz made a boxing. If you don't know what it is, iDubbbz, this guy, he made
Dr. Mike.
No, okay, okay. iDubbbz right here,
Yes.
Dr. Mike right here are fighting. They're the main card.
That was the main event.
That was the main event. But there were multiple other cards of other YouTubers that we really
I
like.
think it was like 10 in total.
Yeah, there was 10.
10 or
There
9
was
or
going to
10.
be more, but some people had to drop out. You know, it was some pretty intense shit, and it was very last minute for a boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
dude, it was just incredible seeing all these people that you've seen on a little screen on your phone or on the TV.
So surreal.
You know, and then you see them in person and actually how short or tall or heavy or skin, you just get to see them actually be a person and live and interact.
Because the screen makes him seem larger than life.
You see a character.
You really see human.
Oh,
You see a human now.
yeah. It was amazing. It was gorgeous. And when we went there, dude, it was hot as balls.
It's like how it feels right now.
But
down there.
more humid.
Yeah, it was very dry.
Like Tampa was just so humid. Where we were
Very
staying was so baller. Not baller, but I loved it. I could have lived in it my whole life.
I loved it.
Oh, it was-
For the deal that we got
Mhm.
and the quality that we got, we
How much was it?
we made out like a bandit. That was it was $267 to stay for the weekend.
$267 to stay for the weekend.
And it was like 87 a night. I think 87 or 89. And we had a kitchen, living room, and a master bedroom with a bathtub,
yeah.
bathroom. All that for 87. That's more than you can get with a hotel.
Yeah.
Because hotels, you might
was
be paying,
nice.
you'd be paying like maybe $150
Yeah.
for a 2-bed, 1 bathroom, no living room, an office desk maybe.
Sure, we were having a little bump in the road with the sink, but the sink water pressure. Well, the water pressure in the whole place was just weird. Like it
Yeah.
would explode out with the slightest touch, and then the sink would overfill, and it was so weird.
Our sink had something was
Minor bump.
drained in there,
Mhm.
or something was stuck in there. But out of everything that happened on that trip, that was the most worrying thing. That was it.
Yeah, the craziest thing about the entire trip is maybe the only inconvenience we had was the zoo, but zoos are expensive. We didn't.
And it
wanna
was a
spend-
hot day. We
It-
really
it
had no
was- it
business
was
being
hot.
at that zoo
Yeah,
anyway.
we were trying to do something last minute, so I don't count that. I was okay with going back and relaxing, but there was no issue. We arrived at a good time. We had fun along the way. We didn't spend that much money. No car issues. No problem with people or Ubers or nothing.
No,
And we had
Uber.
Well, okay, we had one issue with an Uber, and this was directly after the match, which I knew it wasn't going to be a clean, let's get home right after the match, because there's a lot of traffic. a lot of Ubers, a lot of cops, a lot of just heavy.
It seemed like everyone had thought of what we were doing.
Yes,
And I don't blame them. They didn't want to find parking.
And
That's
we got
okay.
the worst Uber because, man, he barely spoke. And I think there was a language issue because I swear the dude said, "Oh, sorry it's taking so long. Sorry it's taking too long, but I wanted to go in this direction."
He wasn't Russian.
But yeah, no. But there was a car accident that way. So we're going to go this way. He goes that way, and then there's a gas station that exploded and a car on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
There was a car on fire.
and he's taking pictures,
Yeah, he's taking pictures while we're sitting there at the intersection.
speeding, dodging through. Like, he was driving like we were in New York City. And he's dodging from people. There was no one else.
He was driving some sort of BMW. It was like a 4-door. Really nice car.
I was pissed.
Lovely car. But yeah, just being in that like car, I was getting a little car sick.
I couldn't open my eyes because just after being like all riled up, my throat's dead, I'm exhausted, it's hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry and thirsty, and I just want to unwind and relax. And then I got this dude throwing me through a gauntlet on my way home.
It was like we were in a race.
But every other Uber driver made up for it. We had a sweet old man. We had
The guy he just wanted to talk about music.
We had a nice gentleman. We had a bunch of nice people.
Yeah, this one guy, he like got there, I guess 3 weeks before us. That was right. He
The
only
Uber
been living
driver?
there for like
Oh
3 weeks.
yeah. The Uber
That
driver.
guy.
We met
And
people at the beach.
He was the coolest one. He was like 2 or 3 years older than us.
Yeah, he was chill.
He wasn't.
Everyone in
old at
Tampa
all.
was just amazing. But yeah, even like the people we met at the beach. We
Oh my God! Yeah,
we
I
just
forgot
got
about
there,
that.
get in the water, and then this nice couple was just like, "Oh, you want to throw the football?" We had a football, and Austin and I were throwing it, and then we played football with them for a good bit, got to know them, talked to them. They left, and then
Cool guys. They're from Michigan.
we left, and then we went to go eat. Like, dude, it was just so nice. It was a small trip, not a big crowd, and no family. Like, it was just a breeze.
We took advantage of every second we had. I think pretty well.
No, it was great.
Pretty well. That's what I was worried about because I really, since we were like gone and out of here and we
Yeah.
went to Tampa, I was so interested in just learning about the area and
Yeah.
seeing what was around, like figuring out how life would be different because I don't go on trips often. I go to Charleston. That's about it.
Yeah.
I've never even been on a plane. I don't travel.
And I went to Florida once, and it was Orlando, and I hated it. I despised it.
Went to Disney.
And everyone always talks so poorly about Florida. But, man, dude, I loved it.
So far, the Gulf side is more impressive to me.
Yeah, it's, like, so impressive. Okay, sure, the driving around is kind of rough.
Pain in the ass.
But I think we were staying somewhere that wasn't very touristy anyways.
The thing with Tampa is it seemed like a bunch of islands.
No
strung together.
gators.
No gators. Yeah, there's no gators. We were close to the Everglades, probably closer than Orlando.
Technically, we saw a gator. We stopped at one gas station on the way back, and they had baby gators. Just a tank of baby gators.
Typical like
a fish
I'm
tank.
in Florida, we're in town. Like,
And I'm like, why?
gator.
Okay, what do you do with the gator when you're done?
Oh, dude, and the
Gator
the
breeders.
amount that they were selling the heads for.
Gator breeders. Speaking of breeders, would you think we said all about Florida?
Almost.
Okay, what else you got?
Creator Clash was a great event.
That was foreshadowing, by the way, but okay.
Creator Clash was, that was probably the most fun I've had at a sports event.
Oh no, yeah, it was so great.
Being able to see these guys, it was awesome.
Just to see these guys get their asses whooped.
Fucking Matt Watson.
I
dude.
swear, every person that I was like for sure is winning or for sure is losing, I was just so wrong in so many different. Ryan killed it. Ryan McGee, you're an absolute gent.
Matt,
You destroyed it.
if I went in the ring with Dad, I really don't think it was an unfair matchup.
Matt,
I thought it was unfair.
you did let me down, and that's okay. Because it's on brand, and as long as it makes for a good joke, it's all worth it at the end of the day. That's in my mind.
Matt, that was not fair. Did you see how big Dad was?
It wasn't very fair, and did they touch gloves? I don't think they touched gloves.
I don't know if they touch gloves.
I don't think they touched gloves because I think was one of the, not going to say excuses, but reasons why he lost
Oh, because he didn't know they were fighting yet.
because they were like kind of taunting, and then he just said go, and he was like, "Oh, all right, we're going," and then before the boy even knew it, yeah, he got his ass beat by an absolute knucklehead.
All of the other cards, I did a thing.
I did a thing, killed it.
Awesome.
Didn't.
Wearing just regular shorts in the
He
ring.
was wearing khaki
Hell
shorts
yeah.
and a leather belt.
The apron, leather apron.
No, he didn't have the apron.
Oh,
he had to take that
oh,
off,
yeah, he
but
took
he
that
had
off.
a belt on.
His signature apron, though. That
And
was
he
awesome.
was.
That's a handsome dude.
Okay, you say handsome. I was gonna say he's very interestingly built. Like he's scrawny but tense and like muscular. Like it looked like
He's cut. That's what it is.
it
He's
looked
just
like
cut.
the Cinnamon guy, like beating the shit out of someone. Like that's what he looked like to me. Wasn't Jamaican, but
He was just cut.
yeah, he was cut.
But
he killed it.
Michael Reeves, you really should fight again.
Yeah, the little one.
That's the little guy. He should fight again, but he said fuck.
That
man.
was
I'm
funny.
not doing that.
They looked like two Beyblades. Like just bouncing around hitting each other.
Yeah.
It was great. Though.
Yeah. iDubbbz.
iDubbbz was great.
Oh man. I knew that was the conditions of me shaving my mustache. I ended up shaving it anyway. If Dr. Mike won, I didn't have to shave it, and Julien had to grow one.
Yeah.
And vice versa if iDubbbz won.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, I can't say. I don't know if I'm surprised if iDubbbz lost. I think it was 50-50. He could have won or lost.
I didn't think it was just like to me. It was just like
Because
the dad
some people
fight.
were like, "Oh, it's so overpowered." Like, Dr. Mike looks amazing. He's built amazing. Like,
Dr. Mike looks dense, or he looked
like
dense.
everyone was like, "Oh, you're obviously losing."
I didn't want to be so sure to like cut iDubbbz off like that. But
Yeah.
don't
I
know,
feel like
it's
if he waited long enough, he could have got someone else to box him. That
Mhm.
would have been more fair, I feel. Because I feel like he took, like, maybe his first offer or something like that.
Yeah, Dr. Mike was like the first one.
Dr. Mike is random.
To be fair, I didn't know who Dr. Mike was until this fight.
Yeah, he's just like some YouTube doctor.
I didn't know. He's done a lot of things apparently. A lot of
Great
good
man.
stuff.
Like,
Yeah, great guy.
He was the weirdest part was it's iDubbbz's event, but he was made out to be the hero.
Yeah,
Like,
Ian was like, he was the villain or the counterpart, the anti-hero, whatever.
So weird.
The foil. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I had about Tampa. Loved it. I'd go again.
The people that were in the crowd with us, it was insane. Like, I looked at everyone, I was like, you guys are all 100% real. Not a single one of you are in the simulation right now.
Yeah.
And that is incredible.
We met Meat Canyon.
We met Meat Canyon.
We got a picture with him.
Oh, he was so sweaty.
But he was really sweet
He
guy.
was
really nice guy.
Oh man, I wish I got to talk to him longer.
That's why
What?
when there's another creator clash,
Yeah, okay. When there's another one, we're definitely going.
we got to go, right?
We're
we
definitely
have
going.
to go.
We're definitely
I don't
going.
care where it's at.
We're gonna bring Jack and Turtle.
I'm going to take a plane.
I'm going to take a plane.
If it's not in Tampa again, which I don't know why they wouldn't do it in Tampa.
I don't know why. I would not want to drive again.
Okay, then we fly.
Wait, no, because then I gotta worry about transportation. I don't know.
Yeah, because while we're down there, I mean, we could just rent a car
The
instead
drive
of
is fun. It's just when it's 4 people and it's longer than like 4 hours. That's what scares me.
Tough. Yeah.
Because I just get claustrophobic in a car anyway, so I feel like I gotta squirm.
Oh my God, yeah, you
I either will sleep or I'll be antsy.
you've been in between that back seat and that passenger seat. If next time we prepare better and maybe get some more days off,
We bring a
like,
van.
I could save for it. I could save some days off.
Yeah.
Fuck PTO, but if I can save some days off,
Uh-huh.
it'll be a lot less rush. So even if we did have to drive, it wouldn't. It really.
It would
wouldn't
be
that
worth
bad.
it.
Yeah, it'd make it more worth it. As long as we were spending more time in Tampa than the time it took to get there and get back, I was okay with it.
I don't know
was
though.
happy.
So something I'm learning with all these trips that are popping up out of nowhere, all of a sudden, I'm noticing that I always say before I go on the trip or weeks after the trip, I'm always like, oh, I just wish I had more days. I wish I had more time there. But when I'm actually in the trip and it's that last day, I'm like looking forward to it. Like I'm like
to leaving?
yeah, to leaving because I don't know. I'm not in my element for a while.
Mhm.
So there's so many that might just be being anxious or something, but there's so much room for error and for things to hit the fan. It's kind of like ending on a good note. Like
Okay.
I like to have a short trip that ends on a good note than a long one that is bumpy along the way.
Like you did something good already.
Like man, we just did
You did something
everything on our
cool.
bucket list.
Yeah.
I'm fulfilled. There you go. It's just being fulfilled.
Yeah.
Like
You're satisfied with how it's been.
yeah, like the New York trip that I just went on or came back from.
That was all I had to say about Tampa. I hadn't been on any other trips, so
Yeah.
New York.
Can I take the floor?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Looks like these floors are a little dirty. I gotta clean them up real quick. We're all cleaned up, all squeaky clean. Alrighty. So I recently went to New York. I'm from New York. Sorry. I don't. Hang on. Uh-oh, there's a burglar in my house. It's not her baby, dude. Oh, bitch. Hey, guys, we're back. We're back and we're ready to record, and we are ready. We're all clean. The dogs are put down. We're all fucking good. Okay.
I hope that didn't fuck with the
No,
camera.
it didn't fuck with the camera. Okay. Anyways, I
Welcome back.
I went to New York.
You went to New York.
I'm from New York. I'm from Niagara Falls. It's right on the border of Niagara Falls,
New
where
York.
Canada and our border and all that fun stuff. Niagara Falls, in my opinion, and probably a lot of people's opinion, is a very gross, grungy, sad area. And that's my hometown. That's where I grew up. So I recently went back for a gender reveal party. I was only gone for 4 days, and we flew. It was just me and my sister. It was her idea. Just like most of these trips start out, it's someone else's idea, and I don't take it seriously till maybe the last second. So we go.
I know that's right.
Yeah, we go on this trip, and I'm so terrified of planes, and I was like, "Fuck it, we'll fly." We fly. It was actually not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. I was still scared shitless. I tried to sleep the whole time. But we get off the plane. Short flights, by the way. Going there, I think, was only like 4 hours. And then back was 2.
Oh.
And we stopped in Chicago. So when we flew to New York, we stopped in Chicago because we left from Charlotte. And then we went to New York. And then going back, we went New York. You're going to have to find this. It's this place. It has an orange bird as their mascot for baseball. And it begins with
Kentucky.
an O. No.
Ohio.
No.
Oregon.
No.
Why would you go to Oregon?
I don't know. But
Ontario.
maybe. I don't know.
That's Canada.
No. So, yeah, that's where we stopped. And then we ended up back here. The flights were not bad.
Throw a picture of an orange bird.
No, he's not editing this.
That's me.
Okay. So we make it. I see everybody. Everything's fine. Can you simmer down? I'm gonna smack your hand again.
Shit.
All right.
Didn't
So
know you chill like that.
I made it to New York, and it was not like how I left it. A lot of places are closed down. COVID destroyed it there.
Oh my god.
Like my dad's just telling me left and right all these places that have closed down from it. Oh my god. And it's like bad, but it's good because there's a lot of dispensaries open there too, and they're everywhere. It's like probably the only thing that's creating money flow in that area.
Yeah.
Which Niagara Falls is pretty much just a powerhouse. That one of the things that power New York City. So not a lot of money goes into there, and I went there. I lived. I saw the things that I grew up with, and I ate the same food that I grew up with, and it was great. I loved it. I felt humbled, and then I was like, would I want to bring people from South Carolina there? I would like to, because a photo doesn't do it justice. Like
In the best way possible, I assume.
like I guess so. Because when I go around here, I never ever feel like I'm at home here, because here is like heaven. It's amazing. But I just love the family that I got there. I love the food that I got there, and
Yeah, your pizza and chicken tenders.
my pizza and chicken tenders, which my father says I'm not allowed to eat chicken tenders with ketchup. I don't know.
What was his alternative again?
So
What's the
he
other
said
sauce?
blue cheese, barbecue sauce, pretty much any hot sauce, anything else would go better with chicken tenders. And the chicken tenders there, they are like this big,
Yeah.
and they are flat, and they come with pizza, and they're really, really good. So I get ketchup as my choice, and I want to dip it in there. And he's like, no, ketchup's for nuggets. Aren't those just bigger nuggets? And he's like, no, that's weird. Like as if I was eating wings with ketchup.
Oh, God.
Which
They're both boneless. Like
yeah,
wings
so
have
I don't get it.
bones.
It's so chicken. At the end of the day, I don't know. My dad never likes it when I eat ketchup, and that's okay. That's an episode for another day. But yeah, it was nice. Oh, it's a boy.
Oh,
the baby's a
hell
boy.
yeah! I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because we're at this park, and it's my stepsister. That's not even my sister or stepsister anymore.
Oh, yeah.
She's just she's my sister's sister. And we go there, and it's her and her husband or boyfriend, and they're about to pull out the confetti things so we will know if it's a boy or girl. And she pulls hers out first, and it comes out pink. And we were all like, oh my God, it's a girl. Oh my God. And then the boy pulls his out delayed, and it came out blue. And we were all confused. The boy's mom went, oh, looks like you're having twins, or we can just go look inside the cake. So the answer was inside the cake the whole time. And I was on the phone, and I was telling my mom, and she was like, did I just hear twins? And I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on around here. Everyone's
Damn.
crazy there. And then we cut the cake, and then boom, it's a boy. Cool. I don't care. I walked 2 miles to that shit, dog. She said she was going to pick me up. She didn't pick me up, and that's fine. That's okay. It's your day. I'll walk to the gender reveal through one of the most dangerous streets of Niagara Falls.
I was looking on your story the whole time. It was like,
There was
it's gonna get fucking shot.
Did I put the 7-Eleven on my story?
what, the boarded up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so someone I guess
yeah.
attacked a 7-Eleven last night, and they built a wooden box where everything was broken into, and it spray painted open on the side. So like they're still open. And I'm like, no. In no way.
Why are you open?
Why am I going in there? Just be closed. You don't have the front half of your building.
Oh yeah.
It's like stuff like that. But the people there were great. The women.
No women.
Yeah, everything was great. But
What about the guys?
the guys are goofy. It's like 50-50. You're either on crack or you're not there.
Or you're not there.
Or you're just not there.
You're just okay.
But it was
At least you know what crack smells like.
it was humbling.
That's cool.
If you ever want to get humbled, Austin, I will gladly pay for a flight and bring you to Niagara Falls.
I just don't. There's not anything around here that would probably compare to that. Probably not even the worst parts of Charlotte
No.
compared to, because even Charlotte, not everything is broken into. You know, it's only like maybe a couple things.
I don't feel safe there.
That would bug me.
Like
I've
when
never
I
even
was
been there.
walking to this gender reveal, and I'm always looking over my shoulder. But like I said earlier, if it makes for a good joke or a good story, I say full send, go for it. And when she was like, "Yeah, I won't be able to pick you up," I was like, "Okay." And I thought about it, and then I put my shoes
You
on.
weighed your options.
Yeah,
and
I weighed
you
my
got
options.
the walking.
If I get shot in my leg, that's a funny story. Because where's my
It
destination?
won't be at the time.
Where's my destination?
What if you have like some blood disease you don't know about?
And it's Morbin time, and I become Morbius.
Okay.
Whoa!
Morbin
Whoa! What the fuck is this?
You could just like bleed out. Maybe your blood doesn't.
Okay,
clot.
actually, follow up. Everyone in Niagara Falls looks like Morbius. Boom. There you go. Yeah, it's
Like,
great. I love to bring the guys there just to see your guys' reaction.
I'd go.
I'd
I'd still go.
Tampa and Niagara Falls,
Two opposite
two
sides, right?
opposite areas. So this summer,
It's Morbin time.
this summer it's Morbin time. This summer, I have been at would Mexico be the bottom? Of
Did
the
you go to
US?
Mexico?
No,
Okay.
no,
No, Texas.
Florida.
What?
Like Florida's down here,
Texas-
and then you go straight up, and then you're at New York.
Okay. If you're
So
drawing it out
I'm
like
trying
that.
to say I was at the end and the top.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
You should do the big square. Like, go to Oregon.
I would love to do that. Just start in New York and just go all the way. That's an experience of a lifetime.
I remember when my parents were talking about making a big Midwest trip. And so they were like, it's going to take several weeks, but it ought to be fun. And I was like, no.
Oh my god! I'm like, this sounds amazing, and Austin's like, fuck that.
I'm so glad that I have, like, a job that I
Really?
can't take that much time. Because that sounds like hell.
That sounds well, okay with your family, maybe.
Just me, my mom, and my dad. Who's going to watch my animals?
I'll do it.
No.
Your animals take care of themselves.
They don't. They're all fat.
I was looking at
because I made
Silas
them.
today. He was taking care of himself.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
man,
a little
brother.
chunky.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll put a picture of him.
That's
on
my
his
boy.
back.
That's my baby.
That is my
Oh,
baby.
shit.
That is my son. I pooped him out. He just like me for real.
He just let me for a boy.
He's a boy. He's a twin.
Damn. Okay, but what if it was the guys?
The guys we take a Midwest
My
trip?
apologies. Oh,
If we
my
can-
apologies.
Oh, if we can get
Yeah.
out there, like we ever have a good opportunity to, sure.
Well, this is like
Take a trip.
years from now.
Oh yeah.
Like you're done, hopefully, with your job.
You talking about like when I retire?
No.
Oh,
Like when
okay.
we're like men and having a channel named Big Kid Podcast is kind of weird, you know?
Oh yeah, because maybe we should just do an Unis honest thing.
Yeah.
And just like delete everything after you.
Get rid of it all.
We don't even have a following.
Austin. Yes, we
Speaking
do.
from the heart.
Hey, I'm.
Sometimes I feel like people don't really watch this
No,
stuff.
it's okay. They do. We're
so.
we're coming back. We're gonna be doing so much better.
Yeah, we're gonna be posting tutorials.
I mean, no, shut your mouth. I mean it. We are actually gonna start recording more videos and pushing them. Why are you making faces? Why are you making faces? It's gonna be so good. We're gonna be more relevant episodes. Hopefully, different, funny episodes.
Hopefully we stay on top of it this time.
Yes,
I really got to get my life together.
I mean it, Austin.
I'm a fucking like mess right now. I gotta get my life
dog.
together.
Yeah, you're a mess. I'm thriving. I have $30.
Yeah, money is like not my issue. Right
No,
now.
you're killing it in money. Just time.
I went too far.
You have zero time. I think you're starting to run out of time and energy, which are two of your biggest things, because you're making money the biggest thing when it's not even your biggest flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how the hell am I gonna afford to move
Intervention.
out?
Dog, you were probably ready to move out a while ago if you keep it up at this rate. But what is the point?
I don't know what the cutoff is.
What
but
is the point?
until I figure out the cutoff or where I decide that's enough? That's just what I'm gonna be doing.
Which with money, there's never enough. Like the economy.
You know, the last 2 weeks, I only spent $200.
Last what?
Last 2 weeks.
So you're cutting your pay. You're cutting what you spend.
I didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
What I'm trying to do is kind of forget that there's money in my account, or forget that I actually have money, so I don't spend money. Difficult. Because I got a bonus on one of my credit cards, and I really wish I didn't see it.
Mm.
But right now with work, hours are getting a little dicey, so I gotta make some big changes. Hopefully I can get a big boy job and start, maybe move the complex somewhere else. That's my goal, at least. I'm ready to put my big boots on and head out.
You got a lot of shit, Julien.
I do. Okay,
I don't know how
but,
you're gonna get that out. Like,
but think about it. What do you mean get it out?
there's a lot here.
Like, you
I
mean
mean, everything had to get in
size-wise?
here, but
You mean size-wise?
good luck with this thing.
Like physically getting it out.
Oh well, this is like finding a spot with this much room.
So everything here can be used as furniture.
Yeah, I guess you can just transplant it.
I have a couch.
Mhm.
I have a fridge. I have a microwave. You know, I don't buy anything banana nut crazy bonkers that won't fit into my future. Like I'm kind of preparing myself already for an apartment because my worst fear is getting an apartment or a house or something, and I just spent all my money on that house. But now I have no money for anything in the house. So, but I'm living paycheck by paycheck just to pay for the house that I'm in. But I actually have no furniture in it. Because then it's not a house,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Just a unfurnished shelter.
Mm-hmm. Shelter.
Sheldon.
But, dude, I don't know. What if I just took a year and I lived a minimal life? Got a van, lived in the van, thrived with the van.
I feel like we had a guest on here before that said something about that.
Who? Oh. That's rough. I don't know. I think that sounds fun. And smart. If you're only working and you live a minimal life and you live in your van and you thrive on the van, you do everything with the van,
But I know where that goes.
your money gets saved. You cut on stuff if you just live that type of lifestyle.
I know where that goes though. You can't like life happens.
Oh, it won't start forever. Or it won't stay like that forever.
I mean, yeah, but I know someone who lives in a van, goes to work,
Yeah.
and I mean, obviously it's like they're not doing it by choice.
No, and it's not one of those things. It's kind of it's a mindset. You just want to put yourself in for a little bit. Like I said, to humble, to realize that you should be saving your money so you don't actually have to live like this. Kind of like punishment.
Yeah,
Or
I guess
therapy.
You're choosing to punish yourself.
Yeah, just to step in someone else's shoes, I guess.
I mean, you can bathe at the truck stops. You can eat anywhere.
Yeah.
You won't have a residence, so you won't be getting mail. In case you need mail.
Oh, and this is like years from now.
Yeah.
This is like I have enough money to do this.
You won't have a stable internet connection. So
I
any emails that you would like, any of your mail that you're not getting,
take it back.
probably be sent as an email.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I need internet.
It'd be tough. I mean, you could have like a data plan for your phone, but then you'll be paying out the ass for that. Just because you'll be using it all the time.
Man, van living.
It's like
Props. I follow a lot of people on TikTok that do that type of stuff, and they just drive.
I feel like your expenses eventually outweigh each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever you're not spending here, you're going to be spending here. Whatever you're not spending
Car
on electricity,
You're using
gonna be
your car a lot more. That's a lot of gas.
and you're leaving it running all
Mhm.
the time. It's a lot of gas, especially right now. Gas is out the ass.
Yeah.
Yikes. As far as like feasibility, I mean, you probably could do it. It would suck. It would very much
I'd have
suck.
to get rid of my shitty car first.
Yeah, you fucking shitter.
Fucking hate that car.
Yeah, fuck that car, dude.
Fucking stupid car.
Oh, God.
Guys, I'm scared. There's rumbling in my home. There's murmuring. There's voices.
It's Finn,
It's Finn.
but it's 10 of them.
10 fins.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds like heaven. I really got to figure out how old Finn is.
You ever hear a Boston girl have an orgasm? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Harder. Harder. Oh, God, that was so good. Now I'm going to stuff my fucking face with Pepperidge Farm.
That was a good way to come back in.
I promise I won't do that often.
Okay, thank you.
But
That's my Ted Bear. I got it from Niagara Falls a while ago. $100.
it's actually in really good condition for the
I don't know how
age.
it sells batteries. One of these days, I'm gonna get desperate for batteries and
Oh.
plunge my fist right.
Have
up
we
into
even
Ted's
checked
asshole.
like what kind of batteries it is?
No, never had to open it.
Hey, you know what? This is an exact point about batteries discharging. I was telling them earlier how all the solar batteries are dying really quick.
Yeah.
It's because they're kept in the garage. This one's kept in here for this long, or
Mhm.
kept in air conditioning. See how long it's last? I mean, granted, it's probably not drawing a whole lot as like input.
Dude,
on
that
controller.
bear has seen so much. I mean,
He's been aiming at that couch the whole time,
it's
basically.
been around for a while. No, Austin. Nothing happens on that couch.
Okay.
What
I mean-
couch? We're in the complex.
I'm sorry. He's been staring at that big warehouse over there.
Big warehouse. Just emptiness.
Just
It just echoes.
it's like lights. Batman, the Batcave,
yeah.
and it's just completely empty
The
except
big,
for
the
the
big
Batmobile.
kid cave.
The big kid cave. That'd be awesome. It'd be really so.
Yeah, a bunch of overweight children in a cave. That sounds like heaven. Speaking of heaven,
You guys hearing that?
what?
Put him on a watch list.
No, please.
Austin, throw up an example.
No, please. The fuck kind of example would you have?
What's up, man?
What do you mean, what's up, man?
What's up? What's poppin', boy?
I would say I'm happy to be back.
I
Back to normal, goofy adventures.
Yeah, back to the status quo.
Yeah, we get to stay here, focus on we are gonna focus on the podcast, brewing of ideas. We're gonna do great.
Yeah, I mean,
Already, I think this episode is 10 times better than a majority of the episodes we have.
you guys should be like,
Fuck the Mickey episode.
yeah,
Ew.
dude. And Mickey was a terrible guest. Like,
Stinky. Yeah.
please go back and watch that and just look how terrible she is.
Yeah.
Some terrible screenshots. Oh my god,
What a baboon.
gross.
Ugh. Grotesque. Anywho. But yeah, I'm very happy.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back in our.
Finally have
where
something
we
else to
live.
do.
Yeah, like fishing.
We went fishing.
Yeah, we went fishing today.
We basically sat around in lawn chairs and just casted a reel out into the water. A reel that wasn't even meant for that lake, by the way.
A shit ton of turtles though.
Yeah, a lot of turtles. We couldn't catch any.
It was we didn't catch nothing, but man, it was fun.
Oh, pardon me, guys. It's like 3 a.m. Fishing. It depends on what spot you go to, obviously.
Do you think fishing's a sport? You can be honest.
I really don't think so.
Okay, I don't think so either.
I think it's like, if it is a sport, it's as much of a sport as bowling is.
Do you know the people that say fishing is a sport? It's the same people that fish as a sport. It's like their own little club.
Mm.
And they just want to try to make it seem like it's like, no, I'm sorry. I really don't think fishing is a sport. You cast your line. Sure, there is some skill in casting a line, but there's also some skill in wiping my ass.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. You're actually right.
You know.
There's skill involved in everything, even with your job.
But you still need but I know the fish spot.
Now, what defines a sport though? Is it for competition?
Yeah, so what?
You can compete at work too.
Like everybody casts the line and we pray we get a fish? Like that's just luck.
Yeah.
You can't see the fish in there. You don't know how many fish are in
No.
there. You don't know where they are. So it's random.
Who was telling me there was some sort of thing where like a bunch of groups of people gathered around a lake, and it was like some sort of like fishing like contest or convention or something. They gathered around a lake and they would just like grill out, camp out there, and just fish like for 24 hours straight.
And you try to see how much fish you can get?
Yeah, you can try to see who can get the biggest fish, how many fish you can get, and whatever they were catching, they were just throwing it back. Like beforehand, the
How much fish is
the
in
people
there?
goers would like, or not people goers, but the people that set it up would throw just a bunch of fish in there. So it was like man-made. They just injected fish in there.
Oh my!
And saw how
Like
many
the
people
idea I
would-
had. I had an idea because we weren't catching shit. I was like, oh, we should just go to the pet store and buy a bunch of goldfish. For
Oh yeah,
a couple
Yeah.
cents, toss them in there, and
I don't know how unless you like approach like a bass breeder, like how would, because these are like big fish. These were huge fish.
I don't know, man. There we had itty bitty. Well, you said there were big fish in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there were some big fish in there. They just weren't biting. Plus, it probably didn't help we went midday. But really, it was like that or kayaking, and kayaking wasn't
Kayaking
menu,
is it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to get by because it's so fun and you can do it almost anywhere. It's just getting the damn kayaks. They need to make a kayak that folds up. Like it looks like an
I
accordion.
could see it. Something more portable.
How would they go by that though?
Really, the solution to our problems is a roof rack.
Why don't we just get a roof rack for my car or your car? Would your car handle it?
My car can have a roof rack. I don't know if I want to put one on there.
What about my car? Can my car take a roof
I think
rack?
it could.
I'll punish my car by giving it a roof rack.
I'd have to look at the top of it. I can't remember if the top of your car is like glossy or if it has rails on it.
It's glossy.
It's glossy. Then the roof rack, I don't think we could just stick one on there.
All right, I'll get rid of my car.
If you had an SUV.
If I had my Suzuki.
If you had a Suzuki, it would be no issue.
Wait. We were kayaking when I had my Suzuki. How come we never used it? Oh, wait, no, we used it once.
Mm-hmm. We did it before.
Yeah, I had a Butte. Oh, she was gorgeous. My first car was $500.
Uh-huh.
Sounds right. I almost said 200 for some reason. 500
I forget it. That Suzuki just doesn't seem real.
It ran like it was $200.
It doesn't seem real.
Oh, dude, I love that car. It had no AC, only heat. I got it in the summer, by the way. Things were falling off it. It would fart on people, like absolutely destroy their cars, like shit.
The engine, I think,
I
it might have
loved
had
her,
a
though.
misfire because it
Oil
all it would
would
do was
leak.
just pour out oil and smoke on people.
Do you think I should have, seeing how much money I spend on my car now, do you think I should have just put money into that car?
I don't know.
You're the car guy. You're
I
the
don't
car
know
man.
the extent of how much that car would take to fix it.
Awesome.
I don't know how much work it would take.
I'm on my phone. I'm so sorry. I'm on my phone. I'm so sorry. I'm on my phone. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
Whoa, why are you on Grindr?
No, I'm not on Grinder.
Oh,
Grinder.
I honestly didn't know if they stopped moving or not.
No, you're in trouble. We'll talk about it after the episode.
Did you notice?
I just did now.
Julien, it's okay.
I thought you were chill. Turns out you're not.
Didn't know you were chill like that.
Shut up. No. Can we talk about something?
What's up?
Can we talk about Stranger Things, please?
Sure.
You finished all
I
the
finished all
seasons.
of it, yeah.
Okay, so when this season came out, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta watch 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll watch 4. I'm so glad I did that because there was so much I didn't know. I actually really like Stranger Things, and I used to be one of the people that were like, oh, if it's popular, I hate it. Like Squid Game. I was like, no, I'm not watching none of this gobbledygook. Ew. And then I watched it and I loved it. So I gotta stop doing that. And there are people out there that are like that. And I say, don't knock it till you try it. Stranger Things is really good.
Even if it's popular, it was popular for a reason.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Season 3 was my favorite, but I just finished season 4 yesterday, and I think season 4 is my favorite right now.
I think season 4 is my favorite.
Season 4 just has the perfect era vibe to it. Like, I just loved everything about it. They hit a lot of things on the head. The music, the new characters,
and also
all the locations.
Season 4 so far.
So
by the
far, but yeah, we've only
the new stuff is coming out soon.
Which how much of the new stuff is there?
I think there's like 2 or 3 episodes.
Okay, that's enough. That's all I need. I did think it was weird how it ended on episode 7. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's like either end it at a full season and then do extra, like a couple extra.
The fact that it's not split in half. Like,
Or split in half.
Yeah.
7 is kind of weird, but I'm all for it. I was surprised. I liked it.
That just leads me to believe that the next, like, what's coming. Sorry, I can't tell if I'm having a nosebleed or not. I've been having a lot of nosebleeds. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he really likes Stranger Things, so
I had a nosebleed today.
he kind of fakes nosebleeds.
And yesterday. The day before.
You put it on your story.
I always do. I'm kind of sick of doing
It's
that.
starting to get a little alarming.
Is it alarming? I might have a brain condition.
Is it just the dryness? Because that normally happens to me when it's winter.
I don't know what it is.
But the other day, I did wake up and I was picking a bat in the cave. And I was like, oh, that's dry blood. So I had a nosebleed at some point. But
Every morning I wake up with blood in my throat. And I know it because it's like bad breath but it was coming out of my nose.
You can taste the iron.
I can taste
You
it.
can smell the iron.
And actually,
Mm-hmm.
after Tampa, over our hiatus, I got COVID. Do we agree? Yeah. Yeah. I took a big L.
He took a big
Dude,
L.
I never tested positive, but my dad did. My dad and I had the same exact
You're such a beta.
rebooting, the same exact symptoms as each other to the T, to that day, pretty much to that same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would have chills at the same time. We definitely were going through
Your
the same
symptoms
thing.
were so it had to be the moment you got back that same day. You both got infected.
I got it at work and then gave it to my dad, probably.
I told you, stop kissing your dad on the lips, man. Just let him sleep.
Dude, I just
Let
saw,
him sleep.
just like Tom Brady.
The bag's under his eyes, Austin. He's tired.
Dude, I'm tired. You don't see me crying.
Dude, if I'm cold, let me in. Come on.
Shit.
No, shut up.
I didn't know you were chill like that.
No, shut up. He really loves that.
I fucking love it.
He loves that TikTok.
Yeah, so ever since then, my dad and I have been having nosebleeds.
I don't know why that would be.
That's weird.
Do you think it's because of COVID? I don't think that's a symptom.
But my dad doesn't get nosebleeds ever.
Ever.
I got nosebleeds sometimes.
Yeah.
But now it's like he's not having them as
Maybe you have
frequently
a
as me.
parasite.
Maybe there's like a little guy up there.
I really doubt though it's COVID, but it is probably something you both have, like something new. I don't know.
Well, I know I don't have COVID anymore.
Do you have malaria? What if it's Ebola? Don't you bleed out of all your orifices?
Weak ass Ebola.
Weak ass Ebola.
Didn't know he was chill like that.
Yeah, Austin fucking takes down Ebola.
Dude,
Makes it his bitch.
That's right. Amen.
Amen, brother.
I take no L's. COVID wasn't even that bad. I know for some people it is, but for me, my personal experience was just like a cold.
For some people, it's really tough and rough, and obviously some don't make it.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how it's. Dude, there's so many things that are kind of crazy. God, I hate myself.
I don't know. My experience with it was just, it was annoying. It was very annoying.
I remember when I got COVID, I woke up one day and I was like, oh my God, I have COVID. Like, I could feel it. Clear as day. It wasn't like anything else I've ever had, like a cold or a flu. Or, I don't think I've ever had anything else that wasn't a cold or a flu. But when I had it, I was like, wow. Whoa, this is weird. Because it felt like when I got my
Your
boosters,
shot?
my shots and stuff, but everywhere again. And I was like, that's weird. And I took a shower and I was like, hey, Ma, check me out real quick. And then she was like, damn, you have COVID. And I was like, damn. And I had the biggest smile on my face because I got to text work and be like, hey, I have COVID. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then I don't know. I like being sick. God, this is going to sound awful. I like moments where I am sick because it makes me feel human. Like, it makes me feel like I can take a break. Like, this is a break I am actually allowed to take. Like, if I'm actually doing stuff and I'm sick and stuff, I'm harming people. So staying inside is a good excuse for when you're sick.
God, I don't share your sentiment.
No, and because when you feel better afterwards, you're like, wow, when I am healthy, I take it for granted. So, yeah.
That's probably one of the things
I just like to take, it makes me think of life better.
I think about a lot, like, I forgot what it was like to breathe normally out of my nose.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing with COVID was the energy. Because for a while I was feeling good.
That's normal for you. You just don't like being slowed down.
The respiratory, I could get over that. If I could just continue with my day. Not like going to work or anything.
Yeah, and
but at least go outside and go do something.
Probably different from mine.
Yeah.
Like, my effects are probably maybe the smallest little bit. Probably was nothing, you know. So I probably didn't even experience COVID at its full max.
The energy fucking killed me.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing.
It's just weird when you're in a situation like that and there's like kind of nothing you can do. You just gotta kind of go with it, and that's when your body
Ride it
does the
out.
work. What it knows what to do, it's got to do it.
And that sucks because I'm just like, dude, come on, work faster.
like,
Work
bro,
with me, please.
Quit being such a bitch.
I enjoyed going to
Yeah.
sleep because I'd hope that the next day I would just feel magically better for some reason, and it never happened.
Like, I had an excuse to actually lay in the family room couch because when my test was taken, I was sitting on the couch and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna sit here. I never sit there, and I sat there and I watched the Ted Bundy movie and I ate some oatmeal and I took a nap. And then I woke up, went in my room, took a nap, watched some stuff. And it's good mental time. You get to be with yourself and your brain.
Yeah, going solo. I get
And
that.
you just get to fly solo.
I hate to alarm you. I don't want to risk it with that SD card because it's only 32 gigabytes.
It's okay.
It's not 64 like the other one was. So
It's okay.
you wanna see us out of here soon?
Yeah, I'll see us out of here.
Good discussion.
It was a
today, though.
pleasure. I really had a good time today. This was very good. I hope we have more episodes to come. Austin, play us out.
Yeah. Here's a little something I cooked up before we started.
This is what we've been working on.
Roll it.
Oh, good. Now I'm gonna stuff my fucking face with Pepperidge Farm.
I say it's full grown. Thought we could feel this way forever.